The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu addresses the nation on eve of 77th Independence Day, asserts that nation has been taking great strides in all fronts by registering higher GDP growth, containing inflation and lifting large number of people out of poverty. President highlights specific programs being run to improve conditions of tribals and encourage them to join journey of progress. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to hoist the national flag and address the country from ramparts of Red Fort tomorrow. President approves 76 gallantry awards including 4 Kirti Chakras and 11 Shaurya Chakras to armed forces and Central Armed Police Forces personnel. Heavy rain and landslides disrupt normal life in Himachal Pradesh. And India's overall exports in July this year estimated at $59.43 billion despite global headwinds. President Droupadi Murmu has asserted that the nation has been taking great strides in all fronts by registering higher GDP growth, containing inflation and lifting large number of people out of poverty in the last decade. She stated this while addressing the nation on the eve of Independence Day today. She said inflation at the global level remains a cause for worry, but in India, the government and the Reserve Bank have managed to contain it.
India's economy has proven to be not only resilient during turbulent times, but is also a beacon of hope for others. The world economy is passing through a delicate stage as the pandemic has been followed by international events that have added to the air of uncertainty. Yet, the government has been able to navigate the stormy waters very well. India has converted challenges into opportunities and has recorded high GDP growth.
The president emphasized that specific programs are being run to improve the conditions of tribals and encourage them to join the journey of progress. She said G20 presidency of India is a unique opportunity to shape global discourse in the right direction.
India is playing a crucial role in promoting developmental and humanitarian goals around the world. It has also assumed leadership of international forum, especially the presidency of G20. As the G20 represents 2/3 of the world population, this is a unique opportunity to help shape global discourse in the right direction. With the G20 presidency, India can nudge decision-making in trade and finance towards equitable progress.
Describing the national education policy as visionary, President Murmu said it is aimed at merging ancient values with modern skills that will bring in unprecedented changes in the education sector over the years, leading to a great transformation of the nation. Lauding the Chandrayaan-3 mission of the Indian Space Research Organization, the President said the mission to the moon is only a stepping stone for the country's future space programs as the nation has to go far ahead. She said India is providing leadership to the International Solar Alliance and the country is playing a leading role in fulfilling international commitments. The President paid grateful tributes to great freedom fighters whose sacrifices have made it possible for India to regain its rightful place in the Committee of Nations. She said under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi and a galaxy of extraordinary visionary leaders, national movement was animated by a unique set of ideals. She also recalled the contributions made by the women freedom fighters, including Matangani Hazra, Kanaklata Barua, Sarojini Naidu, Ammu Swaminathan, Aruna Asaf Ali and Sucheta Kriplani. She said women freedom fighters have set inspiring ideals for all future generations of women to serve the nation and the society with self-confidence. She also noted that economic empowerment of women is being special focus in the country and urged people to give priority to women empowerment.
Today, women are contributing extensively in every field of development and service to the country and are enhancing the nation's pride. Today, our women have made their special place in many such fields in which their participation was unimaginable a few decades ago. I am happy to note that the economic empowerment of women is being given special focus in our country. Economic empowerment strengthens the position of women in the family and society. I urge all fellow citizens to give priority to women empowerment.
Talking about Amrit Kal, the president said the country has entered Amrit Kal with new resolutions and people are moving forward towards making India an inclusive and developed nation by the year 2047. She urged all citizens to perform their fundamental duties to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavour and achievement. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has extended his greetings and best wishes to the people on the eve of the 77th Independence Day. He said that the extraordinary sacrifices of the freedom fighters that enabled India to become independent must be honoured at this beginning of Amrit Kal. The nation will celebrate the 77th Independence Day tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hoist the national flag and address the people from the ramparts of Red Fort in New Delhi. This year, Independence Day will mark the culmination of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav launched by Mr. Modi in March 2021 and usher the country into Amrit Kal with renewed vigour to make India a developed country by 2047. Tomorrow at the Red Fort, the Prime Minister will inspect the Guard of Honour. After inspecting the Guard of Honour, the Prime Minister will proceed to the ramparts of the Red Fort, where he will be greeted by Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh, Raksha Rajya Mantri Ajay Bhatt, Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan, Chief of the Army Staff General Manoj Pandey, Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar, and Chief of the Air Staff Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary. Our correspondent reports that as the Prime Minister will hoist the national flag, flower petals will be showered at the venue by two advanced light helicopters Mark III Dhruv of the Indian Air Force in the line astern formation.
Several new initiatives in line with the government's vision of Jan Bhagidari have been taken to celebrate the occasion this year. Around 1,800 special guests have been invited from across the country. These special guests include sarpanchs of more than 660 vibrant villages, people from farmer-producer organizations, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana and Shram Yogis of the Central Vista project, including the new Parliament building. 75 couples from each state and union territory have also been invited who will come in their traditional attire. 1,100 NCC cadets from across the country will take part. Another highlight would be the G20 logo, which will be part of the floral decorations at the Red Fort. Suparna Saikia, Akashvani News, Delhi.
50 nurses, along with their family members from across the country, have been invited as special guests to witness the Independence Day celebrations from the Red Fort. Nursing officer at Delhi, Anita Tomar, expressed her gratitude on behalf of the entire nursing community for recognizing their efforts during COVID through this gesture.
मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है ये बताते हुए कि जिस तरीके से वो हमें एक सराहना दे रहे हैं, कोविड के समय पे हमने जो कार्य किया है उसको एक रिकॉग्निशन दे रहे हैं, उसके लिए मैं आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ और ये पहल है एक पूरे नर्सिंग समुदाय की तरफ से, मैं आपका बहुत बहुत आभार करती हूँ.
Praveen Sudhakar Mandvi, a carpenter from Nagpur who is one of the invitees, expressed his gratitude towards the government for the opportunity. He said it is an encouragement for him to do good work in the future.
माननीय मोदी साहब ने हमको ये 15 अगस्त का जो निमंत्रण भेजा हुआ है, इसके लिए मैं उसका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. मेरे जैसे गांव में रहने वाले एक कलाकार को उन्होंने पहचान देने के लिए एक मौका दिया और सारे दोस्तों में, मेरे गांव में, मेरे तालुका में, मेरे जिला में एक बहुत ही अच्छा माहौल बना है और मेरा ये जो कारपेंटर का काम है, इस कला का मैं और आगे लेना चाहता हूँ.
This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Prasar Bharati is all set for live coverage of Independence Day 2023 tomorrow. Ahead of the 77th Independence Day, Prasar Bharati has made elaborate arrangements for the live coverage of the festivities from Red Fort. Akashwani will broadcast the running commentary simultaneously in Hindi and English of the flag hoisting ceremony and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address to the nation on Independence Day from the ramparts of Red Fort from 7 a.m. tomorrow. It will be available on all Akashwani Akashvani stations including Vivid Bharati, FM Rainbow, FM Gold and other FM channels. Doordarshan's live coverage will be covered by more than 40 camera views to give a rich and wide perspective of the historical moment. President Droupadi Murmu has approved 76 gallantry awards to armed forces and Central Armed Police Forces personnel on the eve of Independence Day. These include 4 Kirti Chakras, all posthumous, 11 Shaurya Chakras, including 5 posthumous, 2 Bar to Sena Medals Gallantry, 52 Sena Medals Gallantry, 3 Now Sena Medals Gallantry, and 4 Vayu Sena Medals Gallantry. President has awarded President's Police Medal for Distinguished Services and Police Medal for Meritorious Service on the occasion of Independence Day 2023. Principal Chief Security Commissioner, East Central Railway, Sarat Chandra Parhi, has received the President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service. 15 officers have received Police Medal for Meritorious Service. A total of 53 personnel have been awarded Fire Service Medals on the occasion of Independence Day 2023. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh today said the government is making all efforts to modernize the armed forces with state-of-the-art weaponry and best training to protect the country from all future challenges. He said this during his message to soldiers through Akashvani on the eve of the 77th Independence Day. India's overall exports in July this year are estimated at $59.43 billion despite global headwinds. Commerce and Industry Ministry said that the overall trade deficit has improved by 45.22% during July this year to $8.35 billion from $15.24 billion in July last year. Merchandise trade deficit also improved by 18.74% at $20.67 billion in July this year as compared to $25.44 billion in July last year. Iron ore exports registered a significant increase of 962.82% this July as compared to July last year and an increase of 64.52% during April to July 2023 over April to July 2022. Electronic goods exports registered a growth of 13.09% in July over the corresponding period last year. The Centre has directed National Cooperative Consumers Federation of India and National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India to sell tomatoes at retail price of 50 rupees per kilogram from tomorrow. The decision came into effect after the decline in tomato prices in the wholesale markets. Continuous heavy rainfall has disrupted normal life in various areas of Himachal Pradesh over the past 2 days, causing incidents of landslides and cloudbursts. This year, the state has witnessed several incidents related to this rainfall, resulting in the loss of 25 lives and significant damage to several homes. As a result of landslides, 452 road routes, including 2 national highways, have been closed. The Indian Met Department IMD has issued an alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall in Uttarakhand for the next 24 hours. In the state, major rivers and rivulets are in spate following incessant rain. Our correspondent reports that heavy rain have led to waterlogging in the plains and landslides at various places in the hilly areas, affecting vehicular traffic. In view of heavy rains, Char Dham Yatra has been suspended for 2 days from today. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Droupadi Murmu addresses the nation on the eve of 77th Independence Day, asserts that nation has been taking great strides in all fronts by registering higher GDP growth, containing inflation and lifting large number of people out of poverty. President highlights specific programs being run to improve conditions of tribals and encourage them to join journey of progress. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to hoist the national flag and address the country from the ramparts of the Red Fort tomorrow. President approves 76 gallantry awards, including 4 Kirti Chakras and 11 Shaurya Chakras to armed forces and Central Armed Police Forces personnel. Heavy rain and landslides disrupt normal life in Himachal Pradesh. India's overall exports in July this year estimated at $59.43 billion despite global headwinds. And that's all in the news at 9. Good night.